Correct.
Sahil, just a minute. Can you hear?
Yes, sir, you are audible. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. So, can you see the screen?
No, sir, not yet.
Okay. And can you check in the channel if it's coming live? It's going on live in YouTube.
Sir, okay, sir, we'll check. We'll check. Yes, sir, live is visible. Live is visible.
Okay, I'm not able to see on my phone. Yeah, now it's coming. Okay. So, if I start the live, if I start the live, you can see the screen. So this is good, no? If I start screen shared. Okay. So can you hear the audio of this video? This video which is running in the background, did you hear the sound? Sahil,
Yes, sir.
are you able to hear the sound of this video? This
Sir, for the time being, I will left the meeting and I will check on the live whether it is audible.
okay. So, hello guys, welcome everyone. Are you all comfortable? Everything is
Hello
okay?
guys, welcome everyone.
Can you hear and
Are you all?
see the video? Whoever जो लोग वीडियो दिखाई दे रहा है और सुनाई दे रहा है, एक बार बता दो कोई भी. Clear?
Sir, the YouTube on live, the audio is clear. I already checked.
My audio, but the video audio is from YouTube is not coming, right?
Yeah, YouTube is okay. Audio and video both are visible. Both are clear.
No. This video which I am playing, this video's audio is coming on the live.
That is not that proper, but your voice is coming.
Yeah, that's what I checked. Anyways, it's good. It's not coming because we will be
Yes.
explaining.
Yes.
So you can see this video and you can hear my voice. Okay, we can start with this bay row and tier, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, so there is something called bay plan in the container ship, which is the plan or storage plan for container ships. How the containers should be stored. So in that it is called bay plan. So what is a bay? So you can see this is bay number 1. Clear? So bay number 1 means these are 20-foot containers. So a 20-foot space running from forward to aft longitudinally, a 20-foot line or parallel line running from forward to aft. This is a bay. What is it? Bay. So same way you will have all the different lines, different bays from starting to end, from port to starboard. So let's see. So like this rows are there. This is, so if you see the bay plan of a in a storage plan of a container ship, so this section, this full section is the first bay. Bay is from port to starboard, or starboard to port, whatever you can. This full is the first bay. 120-foot container space. And then after that is the third bay. So this, the third bay is these containers which are stored, and you can see. So they are leaving this. Why? Because one bay is 120-foot space, but generally the containers are 40-foot. So the next container, which if this is a 40-foot container, you can see, then the next container will start from the bay number 3. So one bay number 1 is was first 20-foot for first 20-foot space, and bay number 2 is for the second 20-foot space. But the container is 40-foot, so bay number 2 is taken. So the next bay plan will be for bay number 3, from this starboard end to this port end, whatever containers will be stored. So in the storage plan, it will appear like this, that we have this first bay in which we have so many rows of containers and so many height, 1 2 3. So first height, so many rows, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 10 11. 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 8 9 10 11. 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 8 9 10 11. 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 8 9 10 11. 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 8 9 10 11. 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 8 9 10 11. 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 8 9 10 11. 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 8 9 10 11. 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 second stack height, second tier, first tier. This is called rows, this is bay, and this is tier. So suppose maybe 11 rows or 12 rows, we'll see. And then we have this base, so many, and this is the tier stack height, 1, 2, 3, 4 tier, 5th tier, 6th tier. Okay. So as I told you, all bays are odd numbers because they are each bay is for 20-foot space, and generally the containers are 40 foot. That's why. So you see this bay number 1 from port to starboard, it is for this 20-foot space, and then bay number 2 will be for this 20-foot space. But the container is 40 foot, so it's occupying bay 1 and bay 2. Same way, bay number 3 will occupy. So we have to give the number of the forward bay in which the container is there. So bay number 3 and 4, this container is occupying. So this will be called bay number 3. Same way, 5, 7, like that. Is it okay? No, you have not studied this and you want to study, correct? Anurag, Sachu, ये टॉपिक पढ़ना है ना? Okay, thanks. Okay, let's continue. So you see, these are the rows from forward to aft. This is 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows. So many rows are there. And this is one complete bay. And there are so many tiers, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a bay. Like this, there will be so many bays in your bay plan. So this what we are seeing here, this is drawn in your storage plan on bay plan on container ship. So you have in the hold also, and you have in the on the deck also, above the hold. Okay, so this is on the deck, and one will be below the deck. So for bay number 7, you will have one view like you are seeing now from the stern, and then you will have one view which you will be seeing from the top, from this side. If you see, you will have, like, if you cut this section from, and you will paste it like this at third ship, then you will have like this drawing. So both ways you can have a view of the container bay. So this below the hold is represented here, down one, and above the hold on deck is represented like this. So below the hold somewhere you have less and more containers, and above like here, and above the hold is full from port to starboard. So, as I told you, this is from the deck, and so if this somewhere deck is somewhere here, and this is the first container on the deck on the starboard side. So this first container on the deck on the starboard side will be this container, correct? And same way here, this first container on the deck on starboard side is your this container. Or maybe this is, there is one more row, so this is a second row, so that's why it's showing here. This is the second one. This is the first row and this is the second row. You see, this is first row and this is the second row. तो ये सेकंड रो का नीचे वाला कंटेनर है, सबसे नीचे वाला, यहाँ से डेक स्टार्ट होगा और शिप साइड यहाँ से है. So you see this view of the container ship holds and these are called the cell guides. ये हर एक खांचे में, इस सेल गाइड में एक एक कंटेनर जाएगा, तो उसका हम बे प्लान बनाएंगे, देखते हैं कैसे. और ये देखो इस टाइप का होल्ड है जिसमें साइड में कुछ ये कंस्ट्रक्शन होता है, इसीलिए हमारा जो बे प्लान था होल्ड के अंदर वाला वो ऐसा स्टेप्ड था. सो इस बे, ये यहाँ से यहाँ तक एक बे है 20 फुट की स्पेस. अब इसमें 20 कितने 20 फुट के आ जाएंगे डिपेंड करेगा, उतने बेज होंगे. और ये है रोज, पहली मतलब ये इतनी सारी रोज है, नंबरिंग तो अभी देखता हूँ मैं. 1 2 3, तो एक कंटेनर इसमें आया तो ये एक रो में आया और ये इसका बे है और पहला है सबसे नीचे है, तो ये फर्स्ट जो टीयर नंबर 02 हो जाएगा. So we have different numbers for marking of the bay, row and tier, so that we will start seeing now. So you see the numbering. This is how the bays are numbered. So for 20 foot, we make this bay as bay number 1 and bay number 3. First bay number 1, first 20 foot space, bay number 3, second 20 foot space, bay number 5, third 20 foot space, bay number 7, fourth 20 foot space. And if we are loading a 40 foot container here, then this will be called as bay number 2. in between because this is occupying both the bays 1 and 3. So this for 40-foot container, this bay will be called bay number 2. So this is how the bays are numbered. There's two numberings for as per 20-foot containers, 1, 3, 5, 7, and as per 40-foot container, 2, 6, 10, 14, like that. Then the numbering of the rows, how the numbering of the rows is done. So from the center line, starboard side, you have odd numbers and port side, even number. So starboard side, first row will be 0, 1, second row will be 0, 3, third row will be 0, 5, 0, 7, like that till the end. And port side, 0 even numbers. First row is 0, 2, then 0, 4, 0, 6, 0, 8, like that. This is so that we can identify that which side is our container exactly. And if there is a row in the center, if suppose you have 15 rows, 7 are this side, 7 are this side, then the center one we will name as 0, 0. And then from 0, 0, this side 7 and this side 7 numbering will be there. Same is for the below the hold also. Then the numbering for the tier. So from the hold, the first container is tier number 2 because we are again having 20 feet and 40-foot containers. So that's why it is numbered in even number. Then you have bay number 04, 06, 08, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. The moment start above the deck, so the bay numbers will change to 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, like that. So bay number 22. So this is the bay number 22. All containers in this bay from starboard to port will be shown here. So if you cut this section from here and then you see this full section from starboard to port from the back, then you will see like this. So this is the first row, that is row number 15 here. You can see like this. And then there will be so many rows and tiers, and bay is bay number 22 we are seeing from complete bay number cross section. So you have all the views. You see, you have one view like this, first view, which is the ship side view. One is the aerial view from the top, and one is this cut transfer section view. That's how this will be there in all the bay plans. And this bay plan, like this is for bay number 22, you will have for all the bays. So the rows Those are marked from center to the starboard, odd numbers, and from center to the port, even numbers. Bays are marked as per 20 foot and 40 foot from forward to aft, and tier from the bottom of the hold and starting at the top. So if you see this ship, and you see, and these are the bay numbers, and then for from forward to aft, 20 foot bay numbers and 40 foot bay numbers for this small ship. So the same ship, if you see, we have seen like this. These are the marking of the roads. Starboard side odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and port side 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now we'll see if we have a center line number. Then in the center you will put the center row as 0, 0. So you see in this diagram you have a center row. So that's why it is named 0, 0. Then 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, like that. So if somebody tells you give me the storage bay plan number for this container, so that was row number 9 and bay number 2. So like this, sometimes in second minutes written or somewhere you are asked, you are given this container, what is the storage number of storage location bay number for this? Bay number is zero 06 because it's a 40-foot container. So bay number will be even number for all the 40-foot containers. And then year number we have to find out from bottom of the hole. The numbers will be 2, 4, 6, 8, and then from the deck 82, 54, 86, 58. Now the tier. So since this is on the deck, it will be tier number 82. So you see, this is how a bay plan looks like in your container ship on deck and inside the hole how the containers are placed for each bay number 15, 17, 13, 12, like that. So if you are given an example, the storage position of a container, which is 060982, then when it will tell, the question will tell to mark it on the bay plan, or make show them on the bay plan, or you have some any danger feeling like some smell or fire or something small is coming up. For locating that also we will use, and also to check that all our containers are loaded properly, we'll use this bay plan. So you see this cargo already these rows are marked. Bay numbers are also marked. And here we can see at what height is, the height is whatever 20, 40, whatever. So that will be taken as 8.2, then 8.4, 8.6. So you see the rows are marked from starboard side 135 and port side 246, and bays are marked for if this is a 40-foot space. So this bay number is 05, this bay number is 07, and if it is a 40-foot container, bay number will be 06. It's a small ship just made for your reference and to understand. So if you locate, if you want to locate this container bay number 005, so we will place it like this. So you have to place the container in bay 5, which is this one, and row 1, so this is the row 1, and tier 2 has to place on the deck. So if you take a container and you put it on the row 1 and bay number 01 and tier number 802, because it is in the hole. So the storage location is 050202. Row is 01. That was the last example. 05. This one is 050102. Here is 02. Bay number 05, row number 01, and uh, tier number 02, because it's in the world. Now, next example, bay 05, row 02, tier 0. So this is bay 05, then row 02, and tier 02 is third. Now this one, because it's from the deck. So tier number 02. Now one more question is there. One bay 07, row 01, 02. So this is bay 07, 20-foot container. We will load only when there is space and it's already planned. So we made the plan considering something. If it is extreme emergency, it's different. Otherwise, many people will be on the shore. So if you are asked to place a container in bay number 7, a 20-foot container, row number 02, so that will be this row, and tier is 0, that means on the deck, just above the deck. bay 7, row 02 and tier 02. Now you are given the question 050302. Bay is 05, row is 03, and tier is 02. Then bay 07, row number 03, and tier number 02. Clear? You are able to understand? किसी को कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछना? Now we'll see one more example. So we have bay 05, this is the fifth bay, row number 02, and tier number 04 because this is the second container. So this is how the containers are being placed. So bay 07 is this last bay 07, row is 01, tier 02 on the left. Now one more, bay 06, row 1, tier 02. So where is basic? Basics is this one means it will be what we are loading. It will be a full 40-foot container. And then let's continue. So this is bay 06, row 01, and tier 02. So all are same, but as you saw, all the action can be different. So they just put this one and they are talking about this one. Bay number, we will check from here like in the chart 06. Row number 02 and tier number 02. Okay. So like this, if you are going on a container ship and then from the container stack they will mark all the containers. Anybody here has sailed in the container ship?
No, sir.
Okay. So this is the bay plan. You can see it's how it will be represented in your this thing. So one is above on the deck and one is below the hold. You have to make complete utilization. Then, as I told you yesterday, from the shore the loading plan will come and we will put it in our system, the Loadicator software system, and check that if that plan is okay completely as per our software and the ship. So here everything will be written, where which bay is there, what is there, which is the last bay number, maximum number of rows. Every details are also there. So your bay row tier go all to from forward till the end. Then you have a plan for each bay on the deck and in the hold. Then for each bay you have see all the details of, like this was the storage bay plan. So you have this container marking, and then you have all the details of the container. Suppose if this is a container, there will be its container number and all other details, who's the manufacturer, what date, all those things, details of the container to identify, weight, and check. In the loadicator, you see each container number, everything will be entered, and you will get all the details. Then it will put it in the software, show in the bay plan, check for the stresses, storage fact, uh, SF and BM, shearing force and bending moment. The basic question will be give a short explanation of what is the bay plan or what is bay road tier system. You can answer with it's used for making storage plans and loading plans of container on the ship as per the bay road tier system, which is a numerical coordinate relating to the length, width, and height of the uh, containers. And the storage space of the container on board ship is unambiguously stated in the numbers recorded in the shipping document. It is then also possible to establish at the later date where the container was carried during the maritime transport. So it is very hectic to make this and complex to make this type of so many plans where the containers are loading in some ports, discharging in other ports. Keep all that in mind. That's why we have these softwares. Base for 20 foot. Bays are the transport transverse direction, rows from starboard and port side running from forward to aft, and tier is from the base of the hold and base of the deck. This bay number you have already seen 1357 and 24. Let's see some more examples of how to locate a container from the bay plan. So to some extent on the port, the from the shore will be monitoring this plan. But as the chief said, it's your duty so that in the way ship is not capsized or any problem issued for containers are going in the water, then you have to be responsible for that. So how you will make a plan for during the exam? This is one way it will be represented. Way 53, 54. This has load to be loaded with containers from top to the bottom or even above the hole. Odd numbers on the starboard side and even numbers on the port side, like this 0, 1, 3, 5, 7, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So the container numbering in the rows is very important. On the deck, the tiers are 82, 84, 86. Now suppose if there is an empty space that is not counted, or if you can say it 80 if there is a deck here like this. But you have to make a coordination between right side, left side, and naming is done like this. So first container will be mostly 8080, but because of the combing height and always whatever, then it will be there. It will be marked from 82. Even the first container will be marked 82. Then you'll ask why 82 because at the aft the bay is slightly down. So we have to locate this blue, red, and green. So let's see bay number 55. Bay number 55, row number 11, and tier number 82. A container red is red in color slot. Red means danger. So what is the most dangerous garbage? That is plastic. So you see this one. This one is bay number 54 and row number 07, tier number 88. Yes, this one, blue one. Bay 54, bay row number 7 and tier number 88. Sometimes you can be asked to make the store bay plan also to draw. Okay. So any question till now? Anyone? Sachu, Harkesh, and Nikhil. Sahil, all okay? Any questions?
Yeah, sir, one doubt is there.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, during this loading, na, so after every container, officer on watch will be counting the each containers, like how many are loading, how many are discharging by number one. like number by number?
Ideally, he has to do, but the loading discharging is very fast. So there are for loading master or board captain watching from the port who come on the board, and plus he has to also check. So as per actual duty, yes, he has to check, but loading is very fast. So if something is fast, then mainly then he has to check the containers which are coming, like they are he can check some container at random, but main thing he will keep taking round and check there's no damaged container, leaking container, or container on fire. Especially he will check the most IMDG dangerous containers, like if one is with anyone with explosives, or if anyone with maybe some oil cargo, gas cargo. So basically he can check the most dangerous one, and at the end when the loading is going to complete, then he can take a complete round and check, okay, these containers have come and these containers are gone. He can mark on the bay plan finally to check.
Okay, sir. Like this big ships, big container ship, like 25,000 TEU and all. So
Yeah.
counting like one by one is so difficult. That's why I asked.
Also, yeah. Also nowadays, if you see, if we get time, otherwise you can see on the YouTube there are videos. So nowadays we have automatic trailers. So these automatic trailers, they run without drivers and like manless, they are called. And then they go on the track, they pick up the container from the yard in the port, and they put it as per the storage plan marked on the
Okay, sir. Understood.
and then it will place it exactly in the bay plan number. And then the container itself has a what you call nowadays tracking for the ship. That's a tracking number, a tracking sensor is there. So with those tracking sensors, you can see online directly that the containers are placed in the actual position and what is the exact condition of the containers in a good in your ship as per the bay plan. But then this is just technology which is coming up from last 1 2 years. So it's not privileged everywhere. So wherever it is there, it is used. Wherever it's not there, we do the first part as I told you. Clear? Okay, Sahil?
Yes, sir. Clear, clear.
Okay. So basically, what question you will be asked that as a second officer, what will you monitor in the cargo watch? Then how many types of bay plans are there? Harbor plan, coastal plan. What is the purpose of a bay plan? What how can you interpret a bay plan using the bay row tier, and then interpreting the bay plans, identifying the bay plan features. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's finish for today. It's okay.
Okay, sir. Fine, sir.
पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्